Go Power Rangers. You mighty morphin Power Rangers. Girl, go Power Rangers. What's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I just wanted to come and run my mouth and talk about the girls in Jackson. Jackson, Mississippi? Yeah. Belle Collective. All right, y'all. This was not, this was a cute episode. Nothing too, there wasn't a lot going on. The episode basically start off. Wait. The episode started where it left off. Glenn and Tisha in the woods. Tisha was showing Glenn some acres, okay, some land where she wanted to build a home, and Glenn broke the news to Tisha that he quit his job. Listen, before we get into Glenn and Tisha, I hope this is a storyline. Like, I don't believe half of the stuff that goes on with Glenn and Tisha anyways now. I'm hoping, because it is hard to believe that Glenn would be that irresponsible, knowing that he has a family, and just quit his job without having a conversation with his wife. However, I also know that some of these men do move in a way where I make the final decision. It's up to me, right? Y'all hype these men up and tell them they're the head of household. They're the head, I'm the neck, whatever y'all be saying. And then when they start to act like it, right, then there's a problem. Because I know that Glenn ain't just told that lady while they standing in the woods that he quit his job. Like, did Tisha just really find out in those woods, girl, that Glenn quit his job? So, anyways, but for the show, Tisha had just found out that Glenn quit his job while she was standing in some woods. Of course, I think it's unacceptable. I am of the belief that when you get in a relationship, as much mess as I talk, this is my belief. Okay, it does not make it the gospel, like I always say. It don't make it factual and actual. Okay, just to get me on, you got to love me. Shout out to TLC. But I do believe that when you are in a relationship, you have to take into account the other person you're in a relationship with. You just can't make decisions like you're single. And then when you bring in another layer, like having kids, when you bring in that extra layer, like having children, you definitely can't move like you're just single. Me, I can do what I want to do because I'm a single grown man. Not in a relationship, don't have any kids. So whatever decisions I make at the end of the day and at the start of the day, okay? At the start of the day, at the end of the day, they only affect me, right? I think it's irresponsible. I would need to know. It would be one thing, like I said in my last video, if Glenn had a business plan, if he already had things set up, he already got approved for a loan. Like, what this ring light, y'all, is a mess. I don't know what's going on. This is a brand new ring light. I'm just gonna buy another one. We'll have it situated in a day or two, so the light keeps popping off and on. Okay. Well, it pops off and then I turn it back on. So now it's popping off and popping on. Look, girl, we might have to just do this without the light, y'all. Okay. If it goes off again, we're not even gonna worry about it. What was I saying? yeah, like, do you have a business plan? Do you have, like, where you're saying you're going to get into entrepreneurship, girl? When he said, "I hope I'm step," wait, what did he say? I'm stepping into entrepreneurship. Tisha said, "What entrepreneurship, girl? What business is this? Where are you running this business? Are you running this business out of your home? Are you going to be building a space? Are you buying a space? Are you renting a space? Like, how much is it going to start to cost to start this business? Do you plan on having employees? Right? Are you going to run everything? Do you expect me to help you with your business? Right? Like, what's going on? And I don't think Glenn has really thought about all those things that really go into starting a business. Um, so then Tisha starts to cry because she says she has a diagnostic mammogram coming up. And she also says that she has, I think she said cholesterol, PTOS, girl, diabetes, gout, high blood pressure, girl. She ain't say all that. But she got a lot going on, and the family depends on his insurance. But of course, Glenn has already pretty much said that he's the man, and he's making the right decision for his family. And yet again, like I said earlier, it's no shade to y'all, but shout out to y'all. Y'all, but not y'all, like the diva say. Y'all put these men in these positions where they feel like they don't have to consult with you with anything, even things that really could affect the family. Because they're the head of household, they're the provider, they're the protector. Men are smarter than women. So if he believes all these things, why the hell would he need to come and tell Tisha that he quitting his job? Because he's the head of household, he's smarter, right? He's a protector, he's a provider, he knows what he's doing. You're just emotional. It is what it is. Baby, did y'all hear when they was driving off, when they got in the car, and Tisha said, "Just stop talking, Glenn." that was the only part where I felt like, girl, Tisha, he probably just told Tisha this for real, for real. And even though they did show them having a small conversation about Glenn possibly quitting his job, that is not the same. Let me tell you something. I don't care what nobody say. You going to your man or your man going to you, and him saying, or you telling your man that I might quit my job or I want to quit my job, is not the same as the mother actually quitting his job. Okay? Anyways, there ain't nothing going on with what's her name? Latrice and her mother went out. One of the guys, they went to like a baseball, like a, what's it called when you play baseball inside? Like you swing. What is it called? You know, like a baseball activity. I can't think of what it's called. Anyway, so they went to do like some little, hanging out mother and daughter time, basically. And one of the guys that was teaching them was a black guy. They call him Coach Muscles. Yeah, I heard when he walked up and Tisha was, I mean, not Tisha, Tambra, I mean, not Tambra. Girl, I'm lying on everybody. Latrice was like, hey! She like I'm old. Hello? No, I think she said, ooh. That's what she said. She said, ooh. Okay. Anyways, the mother basically retired. And then I think she got lonely. And so then she went back to work. It's sad, but I feel like if I mean, like, I don't, does it sound crazy that she retired and then went back to work? Yeah, it does. But at the end of the day, that lady's truth is her truth. And if she wasn't happy being at home by herself all day, every day, and she felt like I want to be around people again, so I'm taking my ass back to work, then she just went back to work. I'd rather her do that than be in the house and be sad and lonely all day. Hello. So Tambra and Demond. Demond. Yeah, Demond. Cutie daughter, cutie pie daughter. They go out. The daughter is 10 months old. They like for ice cream. Tambra basically doesn't like to bring the baby around people. You know how some like first time parents are, first time mothers, they don't want nobody around their child. I know that's right. You know what people got nowadays. Hold on. The only thing I said was, are they together? Or Tambra. I mean, it doesn't matter, but I mean, girl, they're on a reality show, so we should know. You know, the girls want to be on reality TV and don't want to tell their business. Um, but are Tambra and Damon together? I don't know. It almost sounds like they're not together. The way that he was, the way, like, it was one part of the conversation that we're having. He was like, "So what's been going on with you?" That doesn't necessarily mean anything because you could still be husband and wife. And if you work, he work, y'all probably ain't been, you know, y'all probably haven't really had enough time. I mean, had time to like talk because you in and out of the house. If you got kids, and you may have a day off, like on a Saturday, you decide, you know, then that's the day that you catch up with each other. Like, how's your week been going? You know what I'm saying? Um, so they could still be together, and it just be that they work so much, and this was the time that they caught up. But I still thought it was kind of weird, even with me just saying what I just said. I thought it was still a little weird that it sounded as if like they wasn't together. I don't know. Y'all think they're together? Anyways, she basically says that in a way she don't fool with Marie. I don't blame her. We'll talk about that a little. We'll talk about that in a little bit in the next episode, really, because I saw that Marie and Tambra are going to have a sit down conversation next episode. JJ, I don't know the ins and outs of JJ's and Selena's relationship. Um, it sounds like JJ does not fool with Selena, and I think the fight that happened with Selena and So Gucci really took it to the next level of I really don't fool with her. And so it sounds like because he doesn't fool with Selena, then he's not going to the daughter. You know, they have three daughters together. One of the girls is having another baby. He's not going to the baby shower. It sounds like because of Selena. I don't know, y'all. I feel like JJ. That's an ain't shit nigga move. I just feel like it is. Let me say something. Selena's daughters are grown. Everybody that we're talking about are grown. I don't expect, especially if Selena and So Gucci don't get along and the daughters have chosen a side, rightfully, right? You're going to choose your mama side. I don't expect the girls to just come over for Thanksgiving. You know what I'm saying? I'm not expecting them to come over for Christmas. I'm not expecting them to just swing by once So Gucci is there. But I would expect for JJ to still have some relationship. I think everybody is grown enough to know that, okay, girl, the family is not getting along right now. So Gucci, hey, I'm going out to hang out with my daughters. We're going out to eat. Okay, I'll see you when you get back. You see what I'm saying? Stuff like that. You could still have a relationship with your daughters, and they may not want to come over to the home. You could probably go over to their home. You could probably go out to eat. But for him not to basically not fool with him, I just think it's trifling. I don't care how you slice it and dice it. It sounds like so Gucci. So Gucci, I believe, is able to be around Selena. I believe so. That's what it sounds like to me. Because at first it was, I think they painted the picture of they cannot be around each other. I think they said the judge said they can't be around each other, right? And so, but now it sounds like they can be around each other. So Gucci wants to, y'all correct me if I'm wrong. That's what I got from it. I got from like they can be, and then clearly they were around each other at the end of the episode. So so Gucci wants to have a conversation with Selena, not necessarily right now, but eventually have a conversation with Selena. It sounds like so Gucci is trying to be, I guess, the bigger person and get the family back on track. I'm not mad at So Gucci because at the end of the day, even though everybody is grown, y'all having babies and shit, it still doesn't take away from the fact that So Gucci is the parent, right? I know some of y'all just got mad because I said that. Yeah, I think it's because So Gucci, so she's not the biological parent, but she's in that parental role. So I think it's only right for her to try and make things right with the girls. Because I don't think that the girls have like a major issue with So Gucci. Personally, I think the problem comes in because girl, they mama got into a fight with her, so they choosing their mama side. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, I don't. Y'all, it could be deeper than that. I don't know. Y'all, let me know. Um, but JJ doesn't even want So Gucci to have a conversation with Selena. I don't think girl, y'all, okay, y'all let me know because I feel like JJ is not being reasonable. At this point, everybody is grown. But if you really want the family to move forward, somebody gonna have to budge. And if So Gucci is okay with budging, then let So Gucci budge. You want to be mad at Selena for whatever reason, but that's also affecting your relationship with your daughters to the point where you're not even going to your daughter's baby shower. I feel like JJ is out of order. I do. I feel like JJ is out of order. Girl, that's your daughter. That's your grandchild. And you pissed off at Selena, so you're not gonna go? You pissed off at the girls because they chose their mama's side. Nigga, anybody choose. Bitch, I'm choosing my mama's side too, nigga. Okay, I don't give a fuck if my mama started it. I could look at the TV and know my mama was a messy helper and she started the shit. I'm still gonna take my mama's side because that's my mama. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I be trying to tell people that girl, when that's your mama, God, I know everybody, some people can't stand their mama, some people can't stand their daddies, right? But I think for the most part, girl, that's my mama. You know what I'm saying? That's my mama. She got whatever she wants. Girl, she got out of work. Shout out to Candy Burris. That's my mama, okay? Girl, that's my mama, girl. I don't give a fuck if my mama was messy like Miss Wanda. Girl, that's still my mama at the end of the day. And ain't no bitch gonna put her hands on my mama and think that I'm gonna be cool with her. Okay? Anyway, sure. What else? So Tisha meets up with her daddy. Her daddy seems like a nice man, but I don't think the only thing that I have to say is this. When he was like, I think he said divorce is not good. She was talking about Glenn and how Glenn quit his job and all that stuff. And she got stuff going on with her health. And this nigga done quit his job. You know what I'm saying? And the father was just trying to give her words of encouragement, be positive. But one of the things that I heard him say is basically like divorce is not good. In order for a marriage to work, it takes two people. I think that's so true. It does take two people. However, I just started thinking. If I don't have a daughter, I have three nieces. If I found out that either one of my nieces, were involved with a man and he was out here cheating on them, possibly having babies, and even after they had the conversation on national cable television, they turned around, because remember they turned around and said that Glenn went back to basically DMing girls or something like that. Remember? I don't know how I would be able to sit in their face and be like, divorce is not good. No, divorce is good in your situation because you're dealing with an ain't shit nigga. Okay? That's all I could think about. Like, I wonder how he feels about Glenn and the way that he treats his daughter. Because I would be an advocate for divorce if you were mistreating my daughter. Definitely. 100%. Yes. and you out here having sex with other women and possibly having babies, and you still cheating even after you get caught. But that's her daddy. So they're having an improv class. I don't know what the point. Well, okay. I think what it was a team building exercise. It was something for the girls to work to, I guess, start to work together, right? I think it would have been better if they would have done like an outside activity where they had to like help each other. Remember, like, you know how the girls get together on Housewives and they go like, playing a game, something that causes you to have to interact with other people, right? Because this is not necessarily they're interacting. I guess if they are trying to, um, what's the word I'm looking for? Not intimidate. When you pretend to be somebody, not intimidate. I can't think of the word. But they basically got up in front of each other. They got up in front of the class, and they had to be somebody in the friend group. Like Latrice was acting like Marie. I think Letitia. I forgot. Who was trying to pretend to be who. But anyways, Antoinette is back. Antoinette is so pretty. I was looking at Antoinette like Antoinette still looked the same, but she looked good. Like Antoinette was always a pretty girl, but I was like looking at Antoinette like Antoinette is really, really pretty. Like she's really like really, 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 really pretty. I was like, okay, Miss Antoinette. Antoinette, baby, Antoinette came in, girl. Let me tell you something. I was team Antoinette. Um, I'm getting ahead of myself. Also, they saw some open seats. And so Gucci was like, who are those seats for? And Tisha said, Latrice and Selena. So of course, at this point, so Gucci is like, well, I'm leaving when she comes. So come to find out, it was actually Latrice and Antoinette. Girl, I'm not gonna lie, I did get because I did not think Selena was coming. Bitch, when I tell you I looked up, I was looking at my TV and I saw Selena walking through that glass. I said, girl, I did not think Selena was coming. I really didn't. So when I saw her sashaying her ass, girl, down that hallway, girl, I did kind of gag a little bit. I said, oh shit. And Keisha said that, girl, whenever so Gucci leave, I gotta leave because that's my ride. So I'm gone. Hold on, let me look at my notes. So of course, so Gucci leaves. Tisha runs out and begs her to stay. So Gucci comes back and she stays. And that's why I was like, okay, girl, I think they can be around each other at this point. I just don't think I don't think they just want I don't think that So Gucci really wants to be around Tisha, not Tisha, Selena. Tisha wants to basically kind of start talking about the issues in the group. Antoinette interjected, and the teacher was like, no. We're going to talk about the stuff that's current. And Antoinette was like, no. We're going to start at the beginning. I was with Antoinette. I get what Tisha was saying. Like, let's just talk about the current stuff. But I do believe that if we're going to talk about the shit, we need to start at the beginning. Okay? Because even though Antoinette has not been there for 4 seasons, she was there at the inception, right? So Antoinette can at least join in the conversation on how this shit really got started and how it went off the track. And we're going to just call a thing. Like Antoinette said, girl, the collective does not support the collective. And she went into some other stuff. And this is what I feel. You have this group of women who were brought on this show, and it was supposed to be about women empowerment and sisterhood. In the very first season, and that's why I'm like, girl, Marie, girl, I'm about to throw you over the ship too. Because At this point, Marie cannot be that fucking unaware. Like, no self-awareness. Marie is the messiest one in the group. Marie came in gunning for Latrice's business. You see what I'm saying? And then she has the nerve to have an attitude because Latrice got an attitude. Girl, you not only, it's not like you just started some petty shit with Latrice. You came for that girl's pocketbook. In real life, Marie would have got her ass whooped for fucking with a bitch pocketbook. You know what I'm saying? You know? So for Marie to play this game, that's where it started. You came after Latrice's business. And then from there, it just went on downhill. Even with, so Tambra starts to say that basically it's all about trust. And what did I do to you? Marie wants to get up. I got, what she say? What did she say? I got the most to lose out of everybody. Like, I just got a big win. I'm not going down this road with none of them, right? You don't want to go down the road, Marie, because you know your ass is wrong. Because even in Tambra's situation, let me tell you something. It's some trifling ass heifers out there. Do you hear me? It's some trifling ass niggas out there too. But I honestly believe that if you are going to try and stand on sisterhood and women empowerment, and I can go down the list of how many of these women have dealt with ain't shit niggas. Let's start with Marie. Y'all think we forgot about Cedric? Hello? And we still got some questions about Mr. Cedric. But I'm gonna leave it alone. When his name's Cedric, I'm gonna leave it alone though. Girl, look at Tisha. Girl, Glenn been swinging poor Tisha every which way but loose. Girl, not only was he out here fucking bitches raw, girl, possibly having babies, now the nigga done quit his job. So not only do you got community dick, you ain't even got no fucking income coming into the house. You can't say a fuck thing to me. Do you hear me? Girl, the way I was, that's why I could not be in a group like this. Because the way my mouth would be set up, girl, the way I would be going around the room, girl, mouth on lethal. Do you hear me? Y'all can't say shit to me. Nothing. Who else? Then Latrice, no shade. Girl, Latrice, man, was just drinking her ass up last season in the parking lot, calling her all types of bitches. So the point I'm trying to make is this. I know I just went off on the whole rant. The point I'm trying to make is this. For Marie to meet up with a man, knowing what half of them have been through with men, and for her to still take the man's side, someone who she just met, over someone who she has been around for a few seasons now, is absolutely disgusting. That is not the definition of sisterhood. That is not the definition of women empowerment. Girl, if anything, you shouldn't even want to meet up with that trifling ass nigga. And whatever your sister told you, you was going to stand by your sister, at least until the truth came out. But for Marie to do that, that's trifling, especially again, considering that half of the group dealt with, currently are dealing with ain't shit niggas. Because one thing I'm going to give men, girl, a man is going to believe the word of a man over the word of a woman. Look how they did Meg Thee Stallion. When I tell you men do live by the code, bros before hoes, they really do live by that and they mean it. Men will back each other up, right or wrong. By hook or by crook, it don't matter. The women, girl, no shade. No shade. Some of y'all got a little work to do. Y'all don't move like the niggas move. The niggas have each other's back for real, for real, for real. The girls, not so much. Especially when you throw a nigga in the mix. Now we all know because we know how some of these women can be. You know how these girls be sometimes. Sometimes these girls be trifling, and that is the truth. That's that. I'm not saying it's not the truth, but the point I'm trying to make is, girl, you should have your sister back, especially on the show where it's supposed to be about sisterhood and women empowerment. Girl, anyways, let's move on. Y'all get what I'm trying to say. Shit. Baby, when Latrice was like, I don't go back and forth with nobody lesser than me. And then not Essie, girl, and then what's her face, girl? What's her face? Marie was like, let's girl, let me go, let me go, girl. When I tell you, Latrice was fucking with Marie, girl. And then when Latrice got that drink and took a sip, girl. When Marie got that drink, I mean, when Tambra, I mean, I can't even talk. When Latrice got that drink and took a sip of that wine and looked like got her, girl. When I tell you, Latrice was messing with Marie, girl, she had Marie unraveling. Girl, so funny. I got too much. I got more to lose than everybody in here. I'm trying to figure out what she got to lose. Oh, it was actually kind of funny. Anyways, they kind of ended right there, and then they're gonna pick up. They're gonna, they love to start some shit, and I mean, they love to stop some shit and pick up the next week. So that's pretty much it, child. I hit a major victory in my life. I got the most to lose out of everybody. But you're the biggest shit starter, Marie. I don't know who done told Marie that she ain't wrong. Marie, you are 100% wrong in the situation with Tambra, and you are 100% wrong in the situation with Latrice. And Tambra got every reason not to like your ass, and Latrice got every reason not to like your ass. Girl. Anyway, and JJ definitely wrong. All right, y'all, I'm gone. I'll talk to y'all later. Have a good day. Bye, y'all.